When hippos are upset, they sweat red. That's your fact.
Welcome back to the Knowledge Boys podcast, the most mediocre podcast on the internet.
Where I butcher facts.
Yeah. I didn't nearly knock my mic over again for the 4th straight week.
Are you just doing a bit now? Is that
It's basically a bit.
an accidental bit?
An accidental bit.
I
Also known as my birth.
Well, whoa. The start of this was accidentally crap.
It wasn't crap.
I failed at saying words at the start of a
I
podcast.
couldn't say red. Should we start over?
No,
No.
we'll keep it.
Alright. Okay.
Make them suffer.
Alright.
Or just me listening back to it at any point.
Pretty much. So, in the news this week, we've got another mouth to feed on the taxpayer. Sorry, the royal baby's been born. We're not left-wing.
No.
And we're also going to talk about, because, you know, we don't get enough left-wing things on this show, how the government are fucking us hard in the arse. So, first up, the royal baby.
Apparently, what's he going to be called?
Philip.
Hey.
Lil Phil. That's going to be his rap name. Lil Phil.
Lil Phil.
Lil Phil.
The 6th.
Because when you've got a racist granddad, you've got to name your child after him.
Well, yeah, of course.
Fun fact about Prince Philip.
Is it a great granddad?
No, it's granddad.
Charles.
Oh, great granddad. Oh my god, it is, yeah. Wow. He's fucking old. Anyway, yeah, so another mouth to feed on the taxpayer. Apparently this little rich child's gonna have a lovely life,
Yeah, I'm sure he will. You know, growing up with absolutely everything he wants. Well, everyone else can fuck off.
Must be nice.
Bastard.
Anyway, I'm only joking. They were married. So we're going to now talk about something that is, you know, I mean, this is a juicy. It's the EU Customs Union. Oh, that's right. I can hear people getting moist over this subject.
I can hear people already clicking off the video.
Yeah. But we're just there. We're not gonna like beat you over the head with it.
Mainly because I don't know enough about it.
And I realised that it'd be nice if this thing got views. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, but we do talk a little bit about the news.
A little bit.
And this week it was announced that we are going to be coming out of the customs union as well as the single market, which is basically like saying we don't want any friends. But it's okay because we'll make other friends.
Nobody likes us.
No one likes us. That's what happens when you invade a third of the world.
Yeah, no one liked us when we had friends.
Yeah, because we invaded them and made them our friends.
Yeah, we forced them to be our friends.
And that's the real message of today's podcast. Don't invade your friends. Not in that way. Right, don't rob your friends.
Don't do anything mean.
James Aircaster, on his Netflix thing, has a really good joke about Britain doing all that stuff.
Just invading everything.
Yeah. It's just like we have museums. Like, we've stolen everyone's stuff. Put it in a museum so we can look at it and go, we stole that, didn't we? and then other people turn up. Can we have it back? No. Why? We're not done looking at it yet. If you just steal it and keep it, it's theft. If you steal it and put it in a museum and look at it, and then pay to look at it, museum. Clever. That's culture then.
Right. So basically what this means is that we're going to have to just consist on barley and oats.
Yeah, because that's all we grow. And rapeseed, if you're from Yorkshire, because we grow a lot of rapeseed.
Yeah.
And that's literally it.
It's unfortunately named, isn't it?
It really is. Probably stinks as well.
I hate it.
Yeah.
But you do see lots of bees going through the blindingly yellow.
Yeah, it's just by a road. Like, oh, look, they're growing hives. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so pretty much the EU Customs Union, for those of you who don't know, I'll just briefly spell it out. It is a thing where you can have...
EUCU.
Shut up. Thank you, Dylan. It makes trade incredibly flexible. So if you see your friends in, say, Germany,
hi friends,
and they have, say, we'll use car parts,
Guten
which
Tag.
is the one which the BBC use in their little video demonstrating it. Link in description below.
Is it gonna be?
It is going to be. They were all in there last week. I'm getting better at this.
Right.
Not good, better at it. And so they can send the car parts over, and the only thing it'll cost is the like physical payment of like petrol and things, and they can bring it in.
Yes.
Because it's open borders trade, pretty much. What we're doing is saying, no, we'd like to tax you on that. Which the pros of that is we get the money from the tax. However, because
nobody wants to pay it.
yeah, however, that means not many people want to trade with us because there's high tax.
Yeah.
And everyone else will put a high tax upon us.
Yes.
Because then, we're not just going to dick around. And we also have to sort out our own trade things with the EU. Because in the customs union, you can't just pick someone to trade with. You have to trade all together as the customs union. Even if it is to just one country. That's why it took Canada 11 fucking years to organise that.
Right.
Hence why the country was in a teensy bit of, well, not recession, but wasn't making a lot of money.
Right.
And now they're alright with Trudeau, that dreamy boy. Yeah. Who may or may not have his dad be Castro. Fidel might be his dad.
Seriously,
yeah. Look it up. I don't have a link to it. I'm not linking it into the description. You lazy pieces of shit. Just look yourselves capable. Dylan's looking up them facts. But the possible.
How do you spell Trudeau? It's EAU, isn't it?
Aye.
No, it's EAU. I was right.
Banner. But some of the pros that the people on the right are saying, because they're always correct, said that it's possible new trade deals with the US and China, ones that we already comfortably have inside the customs union. But let's not talk about that. They're saying it could create more jobs in like textiles and banking.
Vice is not happy, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's
phone
sake.
again.
The bloody phone's ringing. Pissing phone. Tories. Anyway. And the cons are basically high tax on imports. It's just another thing that's going to alienate us, create bad relations. And now, I mean, this is how bad it's got. Obviously, Britain has always been America's like main contact, if you like, with Europe since the war.
Right.
Been good buddies. Well, now because we're so awkward, and mainly because our current government is lacking a little thing called backbone and bollocks, and they talk enough of it, but they don't own any. They don't have any cojones, to quote Shoidini. Trump's now buddying up with Macron. So the French are now the go-to people in Europe for the Americans, which is a problem, especially when it comes to us having to make our own trade agreements.
And when it comes to war.
Well, no, because we just do what America want us to do anyway.
Yeah, I know, but then France will try and then surrender.
Well, France are doing the bombing as well. Bombing Syria.
Well, yeah, but they're not being bombed back, so they haven't got any reason to surrender.
Very good point, yeah. So,
give them time, that white flag will be there.
Yeah, like as you were saying before I started recording, they're helping us bomb the bad people for bombing people.
Yeah, no, we're bombing the people who bombed the people for bombing the people.
Yes. Bombs for the people, bombs by the people, bombs out all of the people.
Everyone.
All of the bombs. So, I mean, us on the left are usually quite peaceful people. This isn't a bit, by the way. We are actually quite left-wing.
It's needed, but gone around the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And It's also, what is it, as Rich Hall said? Diet terror.
Yeah.
Ours is good terror.
Yes. We are destroying terrorists with our own brand of premium deluxe light terror. Peace-loving terror that we are creating.
Yeah.
So links to things that we talked about below. If you
probably.
Yeah. I mean, if I remember, who fucking knows? If you do actually like the little news bits we do, because we do talk about the news, but we intersperse little bits of comedy in there.
Please let us know, because we're a bit in the dark about it.
Yeah, and that's not genuinely like, oh yeah, I'll let everyone else comment. Genuinely comment.
Because we always have a bit of a debate of, are we going to do this or are we going to keep it light? And for the last ones, there aren't been really any light news, so we've had to. But a bit of audience input won't go amiss.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to do this, like talk about hard news. I mean, have you any idea how much effort it takes to make a joke about bombing Syria? Like, that's effort. Making jokes about, like, French diplomacy. I mean, it's not even a real country for a start. Let alone joking about a fake governmental structure, people.
France is a concept. Any views are our own. Terms and conditions apply.
The only condition and term being France isn't real. That's it. So now moving on swiftly to somewhere where we're nice and cosy, we're nice and comfortable. pop culture, bit of film and TV news.
Talking about.
We're gonna we'll quickly reel off new things coming to Netflix that we're very excited about. Avengers: Infinity War.
That's on Netflix. No, that's a new film.
Yeah, no.
It's not on Netflix.
Yeah, no. That's the second bullet point.
Oh, right, okay.
Keep it, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a film rant. The film rant today is going to be titled "Box Office Successes Are a Problem." We'll start off light though.
Will we?
Well, yeah, Netflix.
Before we rant.
Yeah, before we start screaming at Hollywood. Yeah.
God damn it, Dwayne!
Yeah. That's just a taster to come.
Flash forward there.
Yeah, little flash forward. So, Netflix, Bates Motel is going on, which I liked Bates Motel, along with a few things. Another Eddie Murphy comedy. Cheeky burp from Dylan. It was almost a silent burp, and he still moved away from the microphone.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be a silent burp.
Valid point. White Chicks, that's back.
Yeah.
Cheeky bit of Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Is on there.
Monty Python.
Most important.
All of them.
Most important.
Best of Mostly, hosted by Hugh Bonneville, which is decent. Monty Python's own best bits.
Yeah.
Can't remember what that bit was called. Holy Grail.
Yes, it is.
The best film.
That is so good. Overshadowed a lot by Life of Brian, but I think it's got the best jokes.
Yeah, Life of Brian is my second favourite.
Because that has like that is incredibly funny, but like it has its moments. Whereas the whole of Holy Grail is
just hilarious.
It's so funny.
Like every time they move, it's a joke.
Yeah. How do you make jokes about coconuts that good? And for like, it's literally an hour of coconut jokes interspersed with regular comedy.
Yeah. Which gets you the other half an hour to get you to feature.
My favourite bit of that is still the Black Knight.
The Black Knight is one of the funniest scenes ever.
Yeah. Oh, I just love it. It's so good.
It's just a flesh wound. A flesh wound? Your bloody arm's off. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. I've had worse. You liar.
I'm invincible. You're a loony.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's good. Everyone loves Monty Python. If you
Apparently, Monty Python's Flying Circus just in general's on there now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
It's also got the best opening sequence of any show ever. It's a little man going from one island, swimming across to the other, going, it's... Anywho, moving on. We're going to talk about... when you're watching this, it'll be 2 days, and then the Avengers Infinity War comes out. No, technically 1 day, and then it's out.
Is that on Wednesday? Or Thursday?
Thursday. I think 24th. Friday.
Friday, so 3.
Well, it comes out...
Yeah, but this is going up on a Tuesday.
Going up on Tuesday!
And then you've got Wednesday, Thursday, and if you are including Friday, that's 3.
I'm not including the Tuesday, though, because that's the day the hearing
is. Yep, Wednesday, Thursday, count them. That's 2.
Yeah, but tomorrow's the 24th. Yeah, it's going to be Friday. 2 day wait.
If you're including Friday, depending on what time on Friday it will be.
Right.
3.
They only have a day to wait.
2 and a bit.
2 and a bit, yeah. Alright, fine. They've got two and a bit days when you're listening to this. So it should be good fun, that film.
Probably.
We're going to talk about a film that's not out yet and we don't know anything about. Because we are the ultimate professionals of our craft.
We're so good at talking about things we don't know about.
Great at talking bollocks.
Really. I mean, we've done how many episodes is this now?
9 episodes.
We've done just that.
Just absolute random shit. That's what it is. Oh, car there outside the window. Hello.
You didn't need to mention it.
I know, but I got distracted. He's wearing a yellow top. He's got rapeseed on his shirt.
He's been running through the fields of rapeseed. Teresa, stop that.
I've been running through the wheat fields.
He's turned around. He was lost.
So the big question is, are me and Dylan going to go see this film?
Probably not.
Probably not. We could do it and then review it on it, and the views would be probably quite a bit.
But I just don't want to go see the film.
No,
I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it when it comes on VD.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to pay money to see.
That's Blu-ray, not an infection.
Well, it might not be Blu-ray.
DVD.
Depends.
DVD.
Blu-ray players play both. I could just buy the cheaper option.
Just get a DVD.
Yeah.
I do like Blu-ray though.
I do like Blu-ray myself.
I love a cheeky Blu-ray.
I used to sell porno DVDs out back of a Nissan Sunny.
Alright, Peter. The big thing is, how's it going to stand up to other films? That's the big question.
With its legs.
With its legs. Hind ones, preferably.
Like all them cats that have been trending.
Oh, yeah.
Standing on two, squaring up.
You fucking what, mate? Sorry about the Cockney cat there. That wasn't me, that was Les. He's just a little shit.
Where is Les?
I don't know.
Not seen him today.
Les is my cat, by the way.
And is eerily not been around?
No, he's never around, no. Yeah, so, I mean, they've done a lot of fucking films. Like, how do you think this one's going to start, like, compare?
I think it's going to be worse than most Marvel films.
I think it's going to be too busy.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. It's just going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
They've basically gone, right, we need everyone. Why?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Who are you getting for this film? Everyone. Yeah, pretty much. It is just
going to be a clusterfuck.
It is. It's going to be far too many people in it.
Also, apparently Ant-Man's not got a proper role in it.
Well, I mean, Hawkman. He's a DC character. Hawkeye, the fucking, I mean, he's useless.
Is he in it properly?
I mean, he won't, but he's
more than Ant-Man though. Paul Rudd
in it. Ant-Man was a genuinely good film. It was a very good action comedy. For what it was,
right.
It was an action comedy. It was one of the Marvel films that received not as much hype, and it was very entertaining.
Yeah, but now there's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I don't see being great.
Which looks alright.
Well, that's what I said. I don't see it being great.
Yeah, it's going to be alright. Yeah. So this one, I'm going to go with Dylan. I'm saying it's probably going to be like the Thor films. And if anyone, the first Thor, good, funny, plenty of Natalie Portman in there.
It's only you likes Natalie Portman.
Incorrect. She has a husband who I will kill in battle.
In battle, you're going to challenge him to a duel.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me. It's a news story. It's quite old now. There was a guy who got a 70-year-old man in Britain. I think he was in Woking, somewhere boring like that, and he got like a fine, and he took it to court, and they turned down his right of trial by combat. He was like 62,
and he appealed for trial by combat, and they won't let him have it.
Thing is, they're like anywhere else, you're like, oh yeah, that's like, nah, I bet he was kidding. You're like, he was serious.
Keith is not having it.
Keith, the flat earther, he is absolutely fuming. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think it's going to be like meh. It's going to be like. Probably.
It may be great. It may be really funny.
It's not going to be as bad as Thor: The Dark World, arguably the most boring film of all time. After Gone with the Wind, waste of fucking space. How that thing won out, I don't know.
Never seen it.
I
don't watch 1937 films often.
Is it 37
or 9?
Yeah, it is the 30s, isn't it? Shit. Yeah, they didn't know what pacing was back then, so
it's about 5 hours long.
Yeah, I think it is actually. I think it's 4 or 5 hours. Makes Lord of the Rings look like a decent afternoon. I don't mind it.
Which it isn't, by the way.
I don't mind Lord of the Rings.
I do.
Back the fuck up, Dylan.
No.
He just moves slowly backwards in chair. That's for the recording. Yeah, so somewhere between Thor: The Dark World and what's an alright one? One that wasn't horrible. I'd say it's going to be on the same page as Ragnarok. People who like
apparently Ragnarok's really. I've seen about 10 minutes of Ragnarok and I really want to watch more.
I like the bit where Chris Hemsworth takes his top off. And that's about it.
Well, I'm not surprised. There is an S in Hemsworth, by the way.
What did I say?
Hemsworth.
I thought I said Hemsworth.
No.
Oh. Well, Chris Hemsworth, whatever his name is. It sounds like I'm saying Hemsworth, but we both know I'm saying Hemsworth because I don't put emphasis on letters. That's why I can't say the word fact. Which is why we dropped most of the fact portions of this show.
And Neve's not here.
Yeah, the last with the facts. Because we do this on a Monday now, so she just can't make it.
She's always at work.
Yeah. Neve is going to be on one, though.
When I start off to Wales for a bit.
Yeah, Dylan's going to Wales for a bit. He's off...
For a week. So
yeah,
you'll only miss me for one. Yeah. Maybe 2 tops.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not even miss me.
When is
but
it?
If you're gonna miss me, it'll be 1, maybe 2.
It's in a month, isn't it?
End of May, yeah.
Yeah, so in about a month's time, we'll have 3 more episodes with
What
Dylan.
are we doing in regards to us going? Are we cramming a load in, or and then like scheduling them, or are we just missing 2 weeks worth?
We won't be missing any, but I don't know.
So we're gonna like pre-record them.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible.
Yes.
I mean, we do enjoy doing these guys, but fucking hell, is that gonna be awful?
I know. Well, it's taken us nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, because now now that we talk about actual news stuff, we do like an hour's prep, and we did an hour and a half prep today.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing washing up, making a cup of tea, but that's not the point.
I was looking through news and Twitter's trending and stuff,
Twitter.
trying to find stuff. Actual news as well.
Yeah.
The Independent. Not just. I didn't just Google news.
Yeah. All right. Leave it out.
And then complain that when you Google news and then click on news, it gives you news about news.
It does. That's just stupid. I want news. Then you type trending, and it's literally just things that have the title trending in the headline.
Oh, when it says trending in caps and then colon,
Yeah.
and then cat jumps off a milk float. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like, oh, great, Doug the fucking pug. Like, I give a shiny shite. Anyway, so that was very aggressive.
You've dug alone.
Fuck you, Doug. Anyway, sorry,
Stop
Doug.
doing Nazi salutes.
Imagine if Doug the pug did the Nazi salute.
Yeah, it was actually Doug the Pug's owner.
Yeah. And then they interviewed them, and then Doug's like, well, it was an executive decision.
Oh, hang on. Will Ennis just tweeted. It's a good tweet. The Royal Baby Shite doesn't half bring out... Hang on. The Royal Baby Shite doesn't half bring out a special breed of wrong'uns, does it? No context, but there you go.
Yeah. And now, should we go with, film. Yeah, ting tang. Well, we're going to go straight into box office successes are a problem. Yeah! Drum solo!
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Absolutely nailed it.
Like your mum. Not your mum, their mum.
Wow. Everyone unsubscribes and clicks off the video at that exact moment.
Apart from the mums. All the mums subscribe.
Okay.
All the mums wanting some of that action.
No.
Sorry. Right, the box office successes are a problem.
Yes. Because as long as it's Kevin Hart or The Rock,
Yeah.
it's there for weeks.
Pretty much. On a Cinema Sins video, I would leave a link to the description, I can't remember which one it is. I think it was one for Central Intelligence.
Probably.
It was saying about Melissa McCarthy and Kevin Hart as well. The more that they let them two riff, the less funny they become.
Yeah.
And it's like they are actually genuinely funny, like Melissa McCarthy.
No, she's not.
No, right.
No.
Mike and Molly.
No, she's not funny.
Used to be quite good.
She's not funny.
That's your opinion.
She's
You're
unfunny.
entitled to it.
She's not funny.
She's not funny anymore.
I strongly dislike Melissa McCarthy.
Dylan wants to kill Melissa McCarthy in battle. Full jousting gear. And then Dylan releases the tiger.
And the 16-ton. No gun. No gun.
Dylan wants the tiger joust Melissa McCarthy. Title of the episode there. Tiger jousting with Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, it's like, I mean, The Rock, don't get me wrong, he's a lovely guy.
He's a great guy.
There's a lot of charity.
Quite funny.
He's got, yeah, funny.
Incredibly hench.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ridiculously hench.
Yeah. He works hard.
He plays hard.
He's one of the
Probably,
most
I don't know.
entertaining wrestlers of most people's childhoods.
Apart from everyone who wasn't a child
I mean, we
around the
yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I think he'd like quit
Yeah, it was the early
the
2000s.
first time in like 2004 or
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah,
and then he came back in like 2010 and beat John Cena.
Yeah, he did.
No, it was later than 2010. It was like 13 or something.
Yeah, but he comes back for the occasional WrestleMania, and it's cool.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Not as cool as when he stood with his jeans and his turtleneck, and his
turtleneck.
fanny pack.
That was brilliant.
And his little chain.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rampage. Already number one at the minute in the US box office.
That's his second one this year.
And they're just, no offence to him, they're just not good films.
No, like there was San Andreas, which was horrible.
Crap, yeah.
That was really bad. That was not good.
And
there was Baywatch. Baywatch did bad though. Baywatch didn't do well. That was the exception because everyone saw that and thought, "Good God!" And
It's the male gaze.
yeah, and then they had nightmarish flashbacks to Zac Efron in High School Musical and the original with the Hoff.
Why is that nightmarish?
What, the original with the Hoff?
Well, not the High School Musical.
Oh, I just don't like it. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
I do like Zac Efron, though. I think he's quite talented.
I know the words.
As an actor.
To the songs.
Yeah. I do.
Na 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 na.
Right, that wasn't a cue to sing. Stop singing. Stop it.
Right, okay. Peter Rabbit in UK.
Yeah.
Shitty kids film.
Yeah.
I mean, James Corden's the lead vocal actor, which, I mean, fair play to him. Yeah. But it's just not...
And it's got Donald Gleeson in it. Like, the cast isn't bad, but it's horrible.
It's not a good film. It's bait.
Yeah.
It's just bait.
What I don't like about them...
They brought it out at Easter. They did everything they could to just make money off of it.
Yeah. Like, with kids' films, it's the thing of, like, yeah, you can get a good cast behind it.
It's about 10 weeks at top as well.
They don't write them well. Like Sherlock Gnomes, fuck off, right?
No, it's not even a good pun.
It's not a good pun. It doesn't work. And why the fucking hell is Sherlock Holmes been brought into the Gnome universe?
Oh, he wasn't there in first place.
He was not in
It was Shakespeare.
He was not in the Gnome verse.
It was Shakespeare to start with.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Capulets and the Montagues in Romeo and Juliet. So where's Sherlock there then?
Where is he?
Where?
What crime's he solving?
Last time I checked, Sherlock Holmes wasn't Italian.
Yeah, and also, weird film to make a gnome-based child parody. Do you know how that ends, Romeo and Juliet?
Everyone dies.
Yeah, it's murder.
She thinks he's dead, so tries to kill herself.
Yeah.
So then he kills himself.
Yeah, because she dies, and then everyone else runs in and murders each other. It's a massive murder-suicide. And I was disappointed at the lack of murder and gnome death.
The gnomicide. Yeah, because
Gnomicide.
Tybalt, the gnome, should have died, but they just stuck him back together for end scene.
Get a fucking grip, Tybalt. Know your station.
God.
Thing is, though, not even one of the men.
There was no tis but a scratch in this one, like there is in the DiCaprio one.
Tis but a scratch. Yeah, bullshit.
When he gets shot and he's dying. Who is it?
MacGyver.
It's not MacGyver.
Cameo.
Because he gets shot. Make someone out of that.
Yeah, oh, hang on a second. Dylan, ad-lib quickly.
I'm quickly ad-libbing. I'm not at all. I'm just basically riffing. This is why it's not funny. I'm like Kevin Hart. I don't know what I'm doing. He's just run away. I'm really scared. What are you doing? He's back.
Oh, sorry, I had to answer the door. Ooh, close one.
You know what? You could have just cut it.
Yeah, but it's funny this way.
It isn't.
It is.
Trust me, it's not.
Oh, whatever.
I've just said the words. I know it's not funny.
No, fair enough. Yeah. So it's like that is a disappointing thing, and also the level of family comedies is horrible. The two that are coming out this year is the Melissa McCarthy one, which I forgot.
Couldn't go fuck itself.
What's that called?
Don't care.
I've already forgotten it. Hang on, cheeky Google.
It's shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've not even seen it. It's shit.
It does not look good. I'm not going.
I've seen the trailer, and
like
the trailer looks shit.
Life of the Party. It looked horrible.
Oh, it's the one where Melissa McCarthy goes back to college
and has sex with young men.
It's just nonsense.
It's literally bad.
Unfunny nonsense.
Mm-hmm. It might as well be called Milfing, the film. Milfing, the motion picture.
So what you're saying is if Fergie wrote a film...
Basically, yeah.
Got to get that MILF money, y'all.
That is... I hate... Did you say y'all?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
Are you all ready for this? That's a play on. Y'all ready for this?
Yep. So that looked bad, and then there's I Feel Pretty, which, judging by the trailer...
Am I pretty?
Right. The message behind the film is that you can be beautiful no matter what, which I think that is good. It's a good positive body image for women. Yeah. However, she only realises this after getting hit by a car.
Is that the Amy Schumer thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, so one,
I hate that as well.
It's Amy Schumer.
It's a good message, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Well,
but
not
secondly,
I suppose, it is a good message.
Yeah, it's a good message, but they've gone about it wrong. Just like, you can be beautiful. Well, you'll think you're beautiful no matter what. If you get hit by a car, that's not the message.
And you are Amy Schumer, unfunnily riffing.
Yeah. What if it was just Amy Schumer, say, doing her own thing,
it still
and then
be
one
funny.
day she wakes up and realises, I can be gorgeous no matter what.
It'd be a better message.
That would be a better message.
It won't be good.
No, because it's Amy Schumer. But Like that's not because she's a woman. It's because she's not funny.
Yeah, same as Melissa McCarthy. She tries to force everything, and it just annoys me.
There are
some jokes land well with her. Don't get me wrong, but the vast 90% of her jokes are just unfunny, and I hate it.
Yeah, a lot of them I don't know the jokes. It's just
hence why I asked. Well, that's because they're not jokes. It's just her falling into someone's dick or something. Probably. Or like when in Ghostbusters they shoot the thingy and get covered in ectoplasm. Like, it's just not funny.
Yeah, that isn't funny. That film's also racist. Like,
is it?
Yeah, I've forgotten her name. The female equivalent of what was his name? It was the last one to join the Ghostbusters. It's the fourth one. The fourth Ghostbuster.
I know what you're trying to avoid saying as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dunch. I've literally called the film out for being racist and go, the black one. I can't say that, but I've forgotten his name. He was really, really good as well, because he has the best line in the film because he goes to the mayor. Winston. I always forget Winston. Because he doesn't get a lot of screen time, which is unfortunate because he's very funny. It's the female equivalent of Winston. Winston, you're shaking, mate. I can't say it.
Winston Zeddemore.
Winston Zeddemore. What's funny about that?
It's not. What's funny is how I searched it.
What did you put on the Black Ghostbuster?
Yeah.
So Winston, it's the female equivalent of Winston. I can't remember the actress's name, but she's not funny. She's well, actually, no, she has been funny. I've seen a few SNL things where she genuinely is funny.
No, the film's not funny.
The film's
They've written
shit.
it badly. It's not the people. Other than Melissa McCarthy, it's not the people in it who aren't funny. It's the film.
Like, there is a line. I think she's called I can't remember her name. The actress is called Leslie something, and
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, that's it. And her character, say she's called Nikki, just for the sake of it, because I can't remember the character's name.
Patty.
Is it Patty?
I've just googled it.
Oh, okay. And she someone gets possessed, and she screams, "The power of Patty compels you," and slaps her in the face. Which is about as funny as me taking a shit on the table. Arguably, taking a shit on the table would be more funny. There'd be shock value in there at least.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd get a shock laugh. But yeah, that's not a good film.
No. And the thing is, though, not everyone, but like certain people, where you say like, "Oh, the new Ghostbusters isn't funny," they'll immediately go, "Oh, is it because it's women?" It's like, no, it's because it's badly written.
Yeah,
it could have anyone in it and it wouldn't be funny. We're not shitting on it because it's got women in it. We're shitting on it because it's a shit film.
Yeah, I wanted to say it because I like Ghostbusters. I don't like remakes or reboots. It's a fucking remake, isn't it? But I wasn't bothered it was women in it. I was hoping they'd do it right, and they didn't.
No.
My mum was the only person who actually spoke to about it, who said you can't have women Ghostbusters.
Why?
I don't know. She just said it was weird.
I don't see why not.
I don't. It's not like in the job description.
End of day,
must own penis to bust.
Ghosts.
Yeah, you don't need a penis to do any of that
Unless
busting
that's
of
what
ghosts.
the thingies are. They're not actual guns.
Don't. They are not They are not firing laser beams from their cock.
There's a lot of ectoplasm around.
You're disgusting. Anyway, reboots as well. That's one of the big box office problems. Like Jumanji, fair enough.
Isn't that bad?
That was a proper reboot because they actually.
It's not awful.
They changed it.
Yeah.
Karen Gillan's in it. Very good actress.
Nick Jonas is surprisingly okay in it.
Yeah. Jack Black's always good. Jack
Black just is good.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart and The Rock can be good.
Yeah, The Rock's good. Kevin Hart is now just little and squeaky, more so than ever. I think he's not as funny as he used to be.
No,
he used to be really, really good. Even his stand-up now, though, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't like his new stand-up either.
No, the one where he does it in the home of the Philly Eagles.
Well, I've seen
big stadium. It's his first arena tour, and he did the Netflix special at Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, when he does it in Philly.
And it just wasn't funny. Like, it felt.
It is to Americans, but
yeah,
we
like brutal comedy.
No
level of savagery. No.
Yeah,
American,
not brutal. I don't particularly like Frankie Boyle and Ricky Gervais.
Oh no, they take it too far.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's the film round.
I like Tim Vine, isn't it?
Oh, Tim Vine's good.
His one-liners and
puns, quality.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
A small garden bird made of mahogany. Be great if I had a related joke. Wouldn't it?
Hey!
That's great. It's amazing. That entire special on was that a Dave one or a Comedy Central one? It was so good.
Yeah, so that's the end of the film rant because we also. Sorry, not the end of the film rant. Marvel and just superhero films in general, like, we don't need 5 a year. We don't. I'm bored.
No.
They're boring. Not
2 tops.
Not every superhero from a comic book needs a fucking film.
Apparently Black Widow's getting one.
Don't care.
I do.
Don't want to watch it. Yes, I
do.
like Scarlett Johansson. She's very pretty. An incredibly good actress. Does a lot of good fight scenes as well.
Very,
actually.
very good actress.
Mm.
Black Widow's a good character.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a massive fan of the character, if I'm honest. I think there's genuinely better women characters in Marvel.
Like,
Which they are doing Captain Marvel, which is a woman.
Yeah.
Which will be good.
But what I didn't
forward
read
to
the
that.
comics, so what does Captain Marvel even do?
Do I have to explain the woman one?
Well, not in depth, but
Well, it's like...
gives a bit of context.
It's Superman.
S-
But not Boy Scouty.
Yeah, but it's, so what can defeat
A lot.
other than nothing?
No, a lot. A lot can. Like, if you shot her in the face, she'd die.
So it's not Superman.
No, but she flies.
So it's better than Superman.
Right, Captain America who can fly.
Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Superman's OP, that's why I don't
Plus,
like Superman.
morally grey at times, which is something we need.
Dr. Manhattan. Morally grey.
Well, yeah.
Anti-hero.
Technically, well, no, I won't say he's an anti-hero. He's like a divine being who can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And is an anti-hero.
Yeah. Like Watchmen, that was a good comic book film. But before comic book films were getting like 5 a year. That was the best comic book film until it came out.
So.
The Punisher was shit though. That was a horrible film. The Daredevil
Correct.
film was horrible.
Yes.
Could have been better.
So, was it Ben Affleck on it?
Right. He wasn't bad. The rest of I thought he was quite good, actually. I thought he was pretty good Daredevil.
He's good at playing people with masks on, because then you don't have to see his facial expression, which stays the same throughout the entire film.
Keanu Reeves has made a career out of doing that.
Yeah, but Keanu Reeves is cool,
He
and I
is
like
cool, yeah,
him, and I
yeah.
have respect for him.
Keanu Reeves is really cool, actually.
Whereas Ben Affleck, I don't like, isn't cool, and can't act.
Yeah. So anyway, enough about you, roasting poor Mr. Affleck.
Have you seen Argo?
Yeah.
He's meant to be like smuggling himself through countries, and he just looks wooden the entire way through. It's like, come on, a bit of emotion, please, Ben.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, start making films. This is to Hollywood and to the film industry in general. Stop making superhero films. Not just not as many.
Making money bait, if you can call it that, box office bait.
Yeah.
Just films that you know because of the cast and it's got explosions that it's going to do well. Just make a good film.
We're not saying never give these people work, but give them a good role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a starring role. Great. Just write a good film for them.
Not B-Tech Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what Rampage is.
It's like B-Tech Godzilla meets B-Tech King Kong.
Yeah. So Dylan, are you ready for your Twitter segment?
No.
No.
Well, I am, but no.
Dylan's Twitter segment.
I need to get to my bookmarks.
This is part of the show where Dylan looks through things that he's found on Twitter earlier and believes they are well worth sharing. Dylan, what have you got for us today?
You know that video when there's the fella in the bath and then Lisa Ann is dressed up as a lifeguard at the side of the bath?
Yes.
That's just popped up on my feed.
That is brilliant.
But I don't need a lifeguard. This is a bathtub.
What are you doing here?
There are no sharks in the bath. So good.
That is funny to be fair.
So what I've found is Stan Collymore, the famously average footballer. No, he's not. He was quite good, to be
He
fair.
was very good.
He tweeted saying, "To fellow Englishmen and women, happy St George's Day." You know, because it's St George's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rodney Marsh is a radio host.
Did he used to play football? The name rings a bell.
Not sure.
Anyway, go on.
He's a radio host. He tweeted, like, even though... Well, he just tweeted saying happy St George's Day. So then Rodney Marsh comes back at him saying, "Oh, I think you need to read your history, mate." He wasn't even English. which has nothing to do with what he said. Like,
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
so Stan Collymore just comes back at him, doesn't he? It's a patron saint, Rodney. It's not an application to join the BNP, pal. BNP, pal.
That's why today we give a round of applause to Stan
Stan
Collymore.
Collymore.
Although, I mean, can we? It's sort of a bad guy to go, well done, Stan. Like, he's a bit... he's done some bad shit.
He's funny on Twitter, though.
Yeah, he's funny on Twitter. He'll beat up his wife, who is Erika Johnson, I believe.
Well, it don't matter who it was.
I believe... Yeah, I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. I think... Yeah. Anyway, clap revoked after I've just said that. Anything else, Dylan?
Downing Street rules out U-turn on Customs Union pledge.
Right, again, jolly
Yeah,
stuff.
well, this is what I mean. Twitter's dry at the moment.
It is not moist. Shall we move on?
I think you may have to.
Are you ready for the segment to start, Dylan? It's news to make a smile.
I didn't do it that time. I'm furiously trying to find something interesting.
Dylan furiously scrolls. Right, in news to make a smile, we've only got 2 stories.
Yeah. It's not even been that depressing.
It's 40 minutes already.
It's not even been that depressing of a news week. It's just been like notes happened.
Yeah. On news to make you smile today, we've got an Australian child who went full Hobbit, and Rory the dinosaur proposing to his girlfriend at the London Marathon. We're going to start with the Australian kid.
Great kid.
Great kid. 12 years old.
Yes.
Named Drew in the article.
Yeah, they had to change the names for legal reasons.
Yeah. Just so the airport doesn't get shut down because they let a 12-year-old on a plane to Bali, and then he booked into a hotel on his own, like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2. Best one.
Asked Donald Trump where to go as well.
He did as well, and then Donald was like, "You 12 and an Aussie, get out of here."
And then he said to the clerk in the hotel that his sister was going to be joining him later on, and then the clerk, believing this story, allowed him to check in early. So then their family...
No surname, just the Clark.
I don't know. Well, it didn't give a name.
I know, I'm taking the piss. Got Clark.
So the family had to fly out. My favourite quote out of all this is it turns out Drew had run away from home after having a heated argument with his parents, and his mother gives the quote, "He doesn't like the word no."
And then he said he had the time of his bloody life. Sorry, Mom.
Which I just imagined, like, she goes over to Barley, grabs him by his ear, goes, "Come here, you get here now." And news all floods in. "Oh, what caused this?" And then she went, "This one can't take no for an answer."
It's just absolutely...
This is brilliant. The most mother thing to ever mother.
And then, because we like a nice proposal story on here.
Yeah, we've had 2.
Which is quite strange, considering I have no soul or heart, which is very odd.
And my love life's non-existent.
Yeah. Wow. Loneliness. Anyway, Rory the dinosaur, or I don't think his actual name was Rory.
No, but
the dinosaur costume.
Went under the alias.
Under the alias. A man dressed as a dinosaur.
Named Rory,
the alias. Proposed to his girlfriend at the London Marathon. She did say yes.
He didn't take the dinosaur suit off to propose. He didn't take the dinosaur suit off to be interviewed by the BBC.
It was brilliant. It was a literal dinosaur just stood there going, "Oh yeah, I'm really pleased."
It was amazing.
That was genuine.
So good.
And the reason we said that to you is because it brought smiles to our little faces.
Or in your case, a large.
I have a massive head. Anyway, so
busting makes me feel good.
Yeah, it does. So
I do want to do one thing at the end of this, by the way.
Would you? Oh, we're done.
All right. Well, I'll add this in now.
Go.
R.I.P. to Vern Troyer.
Vern Troyer. Yeah.
I know it's bringing the tone down again, but this is big news.
It's big news,
and I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, we all are. Everyone is. It's Vern Troyer was a living legend.
Everyone loved Vern Troyer.
You can't not love him.
You can't not.
So rest in peace to a true acting legend.
Yeah.
Acting superhero, Professor Flitwick, and Mini-Me, act with the funniest character ever. Because he's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
Yeah. Also one of the best action sequences of all time. When he beats the shit out of Austin Powers in Space Shuttle. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, so R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Vern Troyer. Guys, we'd like to thank our sponsors, which is me for making a cup of tea. Thank you to me.
After this message, I made a brew.
Woo! Anyway, so thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to join in the conversation, put in the comments below. We'd love to know your opinions. And as always, stay informed. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye!